Hello, students. We are going to complete the reading section of Unit 5 in your workbook. Let's go to page 29 and let's get started. So for this homework, you only have to do B on this page and C on this page, but I would like to do A with you on the video just to kind of show you how I approach making predictions. So A says, before reading, look at the charts in the article below. What can you predict this article is about? All right, so let's look at the charts. It says leisure time. What is leisure time? Leisure time is your free time. So it looks like this is actual versus recommended. Recommended is reading, here we go, exercising, watching TV, but it looks like here, watching TV. So I think it's going to talk about we should exercise and read more, but we watch TV and socialize more than we should. So I predict it will say that we watch too much TV and we don't exercise and read enough. So B, read the text, underline parts of each chart that support your predictions. So let's read the text. Make that a little bigger for you. As research suggests, leisure time is very important for a student's physical and mental health. After a long day of concentrating at school and homework, a student needs time to relax and unwind after a stressful day. Unfortunately, many students spend their leisure time in unhealthy routines that can be damaging to their physical and mental health. These harmful routines can lead to a lack of motivation at school and bad habits. Therefore, I believe it is important for students to change their behaviors and make healthier decisions during their leisure time. According to chart 2.1, students spend more than 50% of their leisure time watching television and much less time engaged in important activities such as exercising or socializing. Research has suggested that television is a distraction. Spending too much screen time interferes with activities that are important to physical and mental health, such as exercising and reading. Too much screen time can also affect a student's ability to concentrate on important tasks. Researchers have suggested ways that are more productive and healthy for students. Chart 2.2. Students need to reduce the amount of time spent watching television and instead concentrate on exercising, reading, and socializing. The goal is for students to focus on healthy habits instead of what's on the screen. So, underline the parts of each chart that support your predictions. So, actual, recommended, watching TV, this part. And then over here, watching TV is here, reading. And this one, exercising as well. So those are all things that helped me kind of figure out what this was about. So practice reading this on your own time, but now let's go to C. Read and answer each question. What does research suggest is the recommended amount of time students watch television? How does this differ from the actual amount of time students watch television? All right, so the research suggests watching television 1 hour, and we watch 5.5 hours on average. So, okay, so let's insert a text box. All right, so what does research suggest is the recommended amount of time? So we would say research suggests that the recommended amount of time to watch TV is, and what is it? It is 1 hour on a day. So 1 hour is 1 hour per day. How does this differ from the actual amount? So you say, how does this differ? So this differs from the actual amount by, and what is the difference? 5.5 minus 1 is 4.5 by 4.5 hours each day, if you want to be specific. So research suggests that the recommended amount of time to watch TV is 1 hour per day. This differs from the actual amount by 4.5 hours each day. Very specific, and I use the words from the questions to make my answers. So let's go to number 2. According to chart 2.1, how much time do students spend socializing, reading, and exercising / being active? All right, so socializing, reading, exercising / being active. Reading, socializing / being active. 30 minutes is a half hour. 30 minutes is a half hour. So 1.5 plus 0.5 is 2. Plus another 0.5 is 2.5. So 2.5 hours. So students spend 2.5 hours each day doing what? Socializing, reading, and exercising / being active. How does this compare to chart 2.2? All right, so in chart 2.2, students spend, let's go add it up, socializing 3 hours, reading 1 hour, exercising, being active 3 hours. So 3 plus 1, 4, plus 3 is 7. All right, chart 2.2, students should spend 7 hours doing what? Socializing, reading, exercising / being active. So this is how you use these questions to make your answers. And in the last one, do you agree with the author's recommendations on how students should spend their leisure time? Why or why not? Okay, so you need, this is the author's view, and this is the average actual. What is your opinion? Do you agree? Do you agree with these recommendations? So, ustedes necesitan explicar si estás de acuerdo o no estás de acuerdo con esta y por qué. No voy a escribir aquí para ti porque quiero leer sus opiniones. Y por favor, conteste en inglés. And that is it. We are not doing the writing section. So you are finished with Unit 5. Please remember, if you have questions, send me a message. If you need more explanation, send me a message. I hope you are doing well, and I hope to see you soon.